Where is the elixir that Wu gave His Majesty? I thought that elixir could cure any illness.
It worked well at the very beginning, but has gradually lost its efficacy.
Does that mean she used the life-saving pills to save her own life?
I don't understand what Your Highness is implying.
How could she know that? Her life was at stake if you hadn't told her. Gotuan, don't feign ignorance. Do you take me as a fool or not?
Physician Do! Physician Do! Physician Do!
Jingyang, why are you here?
I've come to save you.
Get out of here now. If Zhuo Jingyang catches you, you'll never get away.
It wasn't easy tracking her and finding you here. I have to get you out. Before Pei Xingjian left the palace, he approached me and asked me to keep you safe. However, we may not have enough time for him before my master has you executed. Do you understand?
Jingyang, I'm not leaving.
What did you say?
Zhuo Jingyang wants to learn from me and use the imperial robe I made to be best weaver. So, for now I'm safe. She won't kill me just yet.
You're here because you refused to make the robe and let her win the title. Now what's gotten into you?
Jingyang, that's all I can tell you. I won't leave no matter what. Besides, what are you gonna say to Zhuo Jingyang if you free me right now? There are 2 days left before the final round. If I run away now, I'm sure she'll have other methods to set me up. So it's better for me to stay here and wait till the day comes.
No! I can't leave you here alone and not do anything!
I have an idea. Jingyang, if you really want to help me, there is one thing I need. If I have it, I can make Zhuo Jingyang lose, even if I can't get out of here.
My father does not have much time left. Once he dies, Li Zhe will succeed the throne. When he becomes emperor, he will kill me without hesitation. This is a matter of life or death. It's time for us to take action. We don't have much time. His Majesty has been asleep for days. It's impossible to wait for him to dismiss the Crown Prince and crown me instead. I know what to do. I have a plan. I'll get the Crown Prince to poison His Majesty and commit to a death sentence.
Do you mean Do you mean you want to frame Li Zhi for regicide so he loses the crown? But what about His Majesty then?
The saying goes, a timid man never succeeds. He'll be gone soon anyway. What difference will a few days make? Mother, this is my last chance. If we hesitate now, Li Zhi will soon succeed to the throne and put me to death. And then this is all over.
Ming, I am fine. Don't worry about me.
Oh.
Ming, just do what you think is best. I'll help you, but you absolutely have to succeed.
Thank you for your understanding. Don't worry, Mother. Everything will fall into place.
Your Grace, Your Highness, Eunuch Pan has arrived.
Send him in. Your Grace, Your Highness, how can I be of assistance for you today? Eunuch Pan, I asked you here to promote you, to be the chief eunuch in the eunuch house. Would that please you? You must be kidding me. Your Highness, Eunuch Gao is the chief. I won't have such an opportunity. Gao Chuan is ill-fated. He won't live till tomorrow.
Your Grace, Your Highness, our men in Gulnazar Hall sent a message that Eunuch Gao fell and hit the back of his head. He died before he could receive treatment.
You see, just as I told you. Now, Chuan is dead, while His Majesty is in a deep sleep. His Majesty needs someone to wait on him. He trusts my mother, and now my mother will decide for him that Pan Chin Hai is to be the chief of the eunuch house. Mother, do you think this is a good idea?
You've been very thoughtful. I agree with your decision.
Pan Chin Hai, my mother has put her trust in you. Shouldn't you thank her immediately? I gratefully thank your Grace, Your Highness, for your recognition. Open your hands. What's this? Punchinheim. Do you know why Tuan died? Because he chose the wrong side. He dared help the Crown Prince and Lady Wu plot against me. Now, Lady Wu has become a nun, and she's all alone in Chanxia Hall by herself. Once His Majesty passes away, she will be at Ganya Temple, if she were to spend the rest of her life there. That would be the best ending that she had hoped for. The Crown Prince will be much worse, because in no time at all, he will be executed for regicide. Your Highness, what do you mean by regicide? Why would he ever do such a thing? The poison is the answer that lies right there in your hands. Please forgive me, Your Highness. Please forgive me, I beg you. I won't ask what errand you give me. Panjinghai, I will know nothing. But I can't possibly kill someone, let alone killing His Majesty the King. What are you afraid of? My mother and I will ensure that no one harms you, so long as Leisure takes the fall. Besides, you don't have a choice in this matter. Accept the mission and become the new chief of the Eunuch House. Or go join the former chief, Xiao Chuan, in hell. Live or die, the choice is yours. Go and think about it.
I brought what you asked me for. Tomorrow will be the last day you and my master see each other. You have to be careful.
Don't worry. The wicked are doomed to destruction. I won't let her get away with her dirty tricks.
Wake up. Get up and get to work. There are only a few hours before the final round.
I'm hungry. I can't work on an empty stomach. Where's my food?
The Imperial robe. only lacks the final touches. But it's taken you a long time to finish the last part. Don't you think you're lucky to compete with me? Or are you just jealous of my best weaver title?
Have you no shame in saying you're the best weaver? You know I'm better than you, and now you're trying to steal my robe?
Don't you dare talk back to me. We're almost out of time. Hurry up and finish it. If you dare to be careless, you'll never see the light of day again.
All that's left is the dragon's eyes. The light is too dim. There's no way. That's not enough light. Not even close. Bring me another one. Hurry up.
Don't shout at me.
Yeah, right there.
Is that better for you?
I guess it'll do. Hey? Hold on.
Now what's wrong?
The dragon's head looks different from before.
Nonsense! No one has set their hands on the robe except you and me.
Take a look if you don't believe me. There's a whole bunch of brown spots on it. Maybe it's because it's so dirty down here. Maybe some bugs bit into it. The light's too dim. Here, you take a closer look at it. I can't see anything in here. You won't see it like that. Go near the candles over there. Get closer. Get even closer. Closer, closer. Just a little closer. Can you see it now? Do you see it now? I'll tell you what happened. The brown powder on the robe was phosphorus. It's highly flammable. You lacked my skill, yet you dare to try to steal the robe that I made and take the title of Best Weaver as if you deserved it? Huh, I won't let you get away with it.
All right, Doza. You dare play games with me? Aren't you afraid to die?
I made that robe, every thread on it, all by myself. I don't mind burning it. It's none of your business. I know you want to kill me, but you haven't finished your robe. And mine is now burned to dust. The competition will start soon. How will you explain to the Imperial concubines that you've come up empty-handed? When that happens, and I'm found dead, or went missing, you'll be the prime suspect, no doubt.
Look, Doza. That rope there that you just burned was actually my work! And yours, which you've put so much effort into. It's right here, undamaged! During the day, I watched as you did your work. Then at night, I recreated it on my own. I learned a lot. Though I haven't figured out everything just yet. You tried to deceive me. Yet you didn't notice the difference between them.
How could that be? How could that be? That's impossible!
What?
Give it to me! How could you have known I would burn it? How would you have known that?
I didn't know until just now that you would do so. I must say, I was truly shocked. This time, the credit is due to Abby. She was smart and caught that treacherous Chinya. Jinyang had secretly followed me to see you here. While you, instead of escaping, decided to stay put and keep working on the robe. Last night, I was thinking that something must be wrong, and I had to stop you from tampering with the intrinsic embroidery on that robe. So I made a counter plan. I switched the robes while you were asleep. Otherwise, I would have actually fallen for your trick. I won't force you if you refuse to finish the last part. I can do that by myself. I'll free you once I've finished the Imperial robe. Don't worry. I won't let you die just yet. I want you to watch with your own eyes as I take the title of the best weaver.
Chief Pan.
Chief Pan! Chief Pan, His Majesty's medicine is ready.
Eunuch Gao, how's His Majesty feeling? Has he woken up?
Your Highness, His Majesty has been asleep all day. I was going to give him the medicine right now.
I made a mistake. How are Eunuch Gao's funeral preparations? He's been serving His Majesty all his life. He was diligent. Make sure it's a proper funeral.
We already held the funeral with your requirements.
I'll give him the medicine myself.
Eunuch Pan.
God Po.
Did you complete the task Prince Cao assigned you? He's waiting for an answer.
Please be patient with me. I will find a way.
Eunuch Pan. If His Grace catches word that you're delaying the task, he may grow suspicious of your loyalty. You should take the warning from what happened to Eunuch Gao.
God Po! I already have a foolproof plan. The Crown Prince often visits His Majesty. Sometimes he gives him his medicine. I only need to add the poison to the medicine before His Highness takes it. That's how I will get the Crown Prince. Will kill his father.
Ah. I'll relay your words. Please implement your plan as soon as possible. His Grace wants results.
Master Zhuo Jinliang of the Wardrobe Service is the sole disciple and successor to the best weaver An. Master Zhuo received lessons from An on weaving, tailoring, and embroidery. Her skills are unparalleled. Her work is astounding. She rightly deserves the title of the best weaver. I hope you can continue to develop your embroidery skills and restore the reputation of the Wardrobe Service.
Thank you, Your Graces. I gratefully accept this responsibility.
I'll request a day off for you. You could use some rest. Remember to have some kanji. You'll need the energy to recover,
Jinliang, you'll be late if you don't leave now. Today is Master Zhuo's big day.
Shh.
She will scold you if you're late.
What big day? What are you gonna do?
Nothing. It's nothing special. It's just another lecture at the Wardrobe Service. Don't worry about the rest.
Chief Stewardess Lin, please take a seat. Where's Doza? Why is he not here yet?
Yeah, where is he? Where's Dozi? Master Draw, Dozi was ill last night. He had a high fever and asked for a leave.
I don't think he was ill. I believe that he's ashamed because of his boasting. The reason that Chief Stewardess Lin allowed someone with such low rank to challenge me was to encourage all of you to make progress and restore the wardrobe service's glory. Now that the competition is over, he should correct his attitude and show respect to his superiors so that he doesn't ruin Chief Stewardess Lin's good intentions. When Dozi offended his superior, he promised that he would accept punishment for instigating this conflict. Now it's time for him to fulfill his promise. How can he hide? Does he deny losing? Chinyang, you seem to be closest to Dozi. Why don't you go and summon him?
Yes.
No need. I'm here.
He's here?
He's here.
Dozi, why are you here? You should be resting.
The wardrobe service should be working. But Master Jewel has gathered all these people here. Are you planning to show off? The Golden Needle and your shiny brand new Best Weaver title?
Look, Dozi. You've already lost the competition. You need to respect your superiors and be careful what you say. Don't be so arrogant to others and forget your place!
Master Jewel? Can you take an oath before your predecessors that the Imperial robe, which you used to win the competition, is your own work?
Oh my gosh. She didn't do it? What is this? She didn't do it. Really? No way. I couldn't see it. Did you really make it?
That was unbelievable. Can you? He did it.
How can Master Jewel do that?
What does that mean?
Yesterday, the Imperial concubines had made a fair judgment before us all. They declared me as the winner. That would be a sufficient test. Dozi, how dare you incite everyone to question the Imperial concubines' judgment? Are you defying your superiors?
The Imperial concubines didn't declare you winner. It was the Imperial robe you handed in that did. You've switched the robes and taken the robe I had embroidered as yours. You've lied to the concubines to gain the title of Best Weaver. It's you who defied your superiors.
I'm a maid from the wardrobe service. I need to see His Highness.
Without a summon, how could we let a lowly maid like you to see him?
I beg you, please tell him I'm here. It's a matter of life and death.
Go away. Otherwise, you'll leave the hard way.
Xinyao,
You're back, Chief Guard.
I just finished my errand. Did something happen to Dozi?
Physician Do's in big trouble.
Let's go. Fill me in on the way.
Dozi, do you have any proof of this?
Of course. We'll need evidence. Please follow me into the back room. You'll know once you see it.
How is this possible?
What back it is? Have you seen it?
I don't know. What are we gonna
Is it true?
Never seen what back room?
You mustn't listen to any of this nonsense. A back room? I've never heard of it. If there is one, how can you say that the room has anything to do with me?
If I hadn't been locked up there by you for days, how would I know of such a covert place? Everyone here has been here a lot longer than I have. May I ask you if you know about a top-secret holding cell in the wardrobe service? For such confidential matter, only people of high rank such as Master Droll could have known about it.
The past few days, Doza was missing. And we also seldom saw Master Droll. In that case, what Doza just said does make some sense. And I can see that the style of this Imperial robe does not look quite like Master Droll's previous work.
Chief Lin, my title of the Best Weaver was granted by the Imperial concubines. Doza has violated regulations. You must not be deluded by him and breach the disciplines of the wardrobe service. If others also follow his suit to offend their superiors, then someday they may even try the same with you, Chief Lin. Don't forget that Consort Yang detests that Doza. Both Imperial concubines declare me as the winner. Don't you fear you may offend them? And also Consort Yang, if you helped him.
Eunuch Wang,
Chief Guard, what brings you here?
I must see His Highness.
His Majesty has just woken up after a long sleep. The princes are waiting for His Majesty.
It concerns the life of Doza. It's urgent. Please make an exception and tell His Highness.
In that case... All right, I'll give it a try.
Thank you, Eunuch Wang.
The reason that I allowed the lowly Doza to challenge Master Droll was to encourage all of you to make progress. I wanted you to know that if you're capable, you shall be recognized. Do you understand my good intentions?
Yes, we understand.
After 3 rounds of the competition, we've determined the winner. And the loser must accept their defeat. Or else, how can I give such opportunities in the future? That's right. A loser must admit defeat. Doza, don't make trouble here, or you'll get in the way of others. Doza, you've gained recognition from the Imperial concubines and earned future opportunities. You should understand the situation and know when it's time to quit. Besides, you failed to show your best side. You've missed 2 whole rounds and turned the competition to the other side's advantage.
Huh? Chief Stewardess Lin.
I hereby declare the winner of the competition. That is all we shall say about this matter.
Chief Stewardess Lin, you have judged fairly. I, Duo Jinyang, admire your decision.
If His Majesty can't eat any congee, he should at least have some ginseng broth.
That's right. Your Majesty, you should have some.
The Golden Needle worshipping ceremony is about to begin. Today's worshipping ceremony will be hosted by Abi.
Why
Abby?
Why? Master Jewel, Xinyan is your disciple. In the past, she would have been the host. Why are you using Abby now?
Xinyan is a mediocre dressmaker with poor skills and a slack attitude. I'm afraid that she can't master what I've taught her. Abi is more talented than Xinyan. She studies hard and is much more reliable. Therefore, I'm going to take Abi as my disciple and replace Xinyan with her.